Today we posted a video or a post on our devotionals about mercy and mercy leading to giving mercy, the mercy we receive from God. And one of the sisters that follows us gave a great thoughts on how this may translate to how people look at our church. Sometimes we look at it like we see people in the church as being too religious or hypocritical or whatever. And while she was sharing, thank you, sister, for sharing, it made me think of the prodigal son story. See, this story comes up in the Bible. Jesus is answering some taxpayers, tax collectors, and some Pharisees. And of course, the Pharisees are being critical of Jesus. And he tells a couple different stories, and this is one of them. And he's really getting at the heart of religiosity versus following Jesus, or any religion for that matter, with a glad and sincere heart. As we know, the younger son takes his wealth from his dad, which is a big no-no culturally at the time, runs off and spends all the money with wild living, and ends up basically eating with the pigs. He reasons that he could come back and perhaps his dad will accept him and he could at least be a servant on his father's land. And so he heads back, and his father sees him in the distance and runs to him. That humility that comes from the father to lower himself to run across the field to someone who would have been probably ostracized or kicked out of the community. People in the religious world would have been looking at this father and like, how dare he run after this son? He doesn't care. He's just glad his son is back. And then you have the older son. He sees this. He sees his father putting together a huge party. Hey, go get the fattened calf, all that. And he's like, why are you doing this? This makes no sense. And the father's like, we have to celebrate because he was lost and now he's found. And the older son kind of puts up his hands like, I've been here the whole time. And you haven't. Where's mine? Where's mine? You could tell that he's like, I've earned where I'm at, and you're celebrating this guy? How often do we get like that? This story really resonates with me, being a older Christian now. Been a Christian for over 25 years, and I can often be the older son crossing my arms when I see people not doing their faith like me, or way I think they should do it. Or trying to judge people who just aren't there yet. I say we should embrace the younger son. He's come back. We should be so glad. And it also reminds me that I was once the younger son. I was once lost and needed to be found. I needed the Father to run towards me and grab me in his arms, though I don't deserve it at all. And with that, I just ask that you all read in Luke the story of the prodigal son. Reflect on this as a Christian, a new Christian or an older Christian, and how it might impact the way that you receive God's mercy and extend God's mercy.